Hey guys, so today I thought we could finally break out my Ohuhu markers for a 3 marker challenge. So I have with me here the 80 pack of Ohuhu markers. I got these for Christmas and I just haven't been able to use them other than for some swatches. They now have a 120 pack for sale, and I will link the Amazon link down below. Not sponsored or anything, but I do know that these are pretty cheap for the level of quality that they offer, and they've been blowing up on YouTube and Instagram. Like I said, I got this set for Christmas and really haven't been able to use them for anything other than swatches, so 3 marker challenge it is. In a 3 marker challenge, you blindly choose 3 markers and then use them to color a drawing. Some people draw a picture beforehand and some people draw one based on the colors they pick. I'm going to attempt to do that one. So let's see what colors we get. I'm going to mix all of these up and you're just going to have to trust me that I'm not looking. So pick one, mix it up again, 2, and pick one from the edge here, 3. Oh, alright, looks like we've got pinks and purples, very similar pinks, 8, 83, and 17. Okay, I have no idea what I'm going to use these for. They remind me of like candy or like clouds, like Katy Perry clouds. And I think I made a giant thing of swatches for them. So let me find that and I'll show you what they look like on paper. So here's all the swatches. I'll put the markers next to them. We have 8 right there. If I can get it in frame. 8, 17, just near it. A little bit of a brighter pink. A little bit more like neon-y, whereas 8 was more of a coral. And then 83, which is a darker like lavender color. I'm also just really surprised at how well the colors match the caps. Not a lot of markers are really good with that. Alright, and welcome to the voiceover. So I started brainstorming. I swatched the few colors out. Even though I already had swatches of them, it's good to see them all together, like right next to each other. And I just started jotting down ideas. I also put my ink pen, just so I could tell myself, you also have black to use in this 3 color challenge. I thought at first like an alien girl. I was kind of inspired by Drawing with Waffles. She makes these really cute little aliens and creatures and stuff for her 3 marker challenges, but I also my thumbnail I was not happy about. I have no idea what that thing is, but I hope I never draw something like it again. I eventually just went with a girl. I just wanted to draw a girl in some fun clothes. Like, I've been trying to push myself lately with drawing, and it's hard to keep producing things that you're constantly challenging yourself with. It's nice to just enjoy art and do something simple. Like, I've been trying to do a lot more backgrounds, but backgrounds are really just tedious for me, and I don't have a lot of fun with them. I haven't gotten to that part of my artistic journey where I love doing backgrounds, especially with just hand drawing. Painting, I'm okay, but just drawing them, I don't know. I need more practice so it becomes easier and more enjoyable, because I really love drawings that I've made where I've had a background. I just don't like drawing them. They take a very long time for me, so it was nice to just do something simple, a girl in a pose with no background, just a character with a fun outfit. I was kind of inspired by the Umbrella Academy, Klaus. I don't know about you guys, but I've been watching that a lot. I've spent like 40 hours of my life watching that show, 47 because I'm in my 5th rewatch. So I've been really inspired by just the aesthetics of the different characters, and especially Klaus. So I thought it would be really fun to have kind of an eccentric style girl in just some crazy fun clothes that I don't know if I would ever wear, but I would like to. Just for fun, I'd love to have a coat that's just a feather boa. I also think it plays well into the Met Gala theme this year of camp, just some kind of extravagance that's silly and meant to be fun and not so stuffy. So I did a very basic ink. I think I used a 0.5 throughout and then a 0.3 for the details on the face. And I used a mix of Prismacolor and microns because I've had my inking set for a while and they still work. Some of them are a little juicier than others and some of them died while I was making this drawing. So I just have a collection of ink pens that if they work, they work. If they don't, then I just toss them aside. But I always have about like 8 backups of each size. Yeah, so that's the inking process really. I just did something simple. Here's a close-up of me doing the texture on the boot. I tried, since I wasn't going to do a background, I tried to make her clothes have little fun details, and I found most of the stuff on Pinterest, like just the outfit idea. I ended up like searching something like rave girl or rave girl fashion or something like that, and found these crazy boots that I would love to have. They were just bright pink, like bubblegum pink fur platform boots, and I think those are just so fantastic, so ridiculous, so just fun. So I wanted to make her clothing very interesting, and I also wanted to play around with pose, so I did challenge myself a little bit. It's just something that's more simple for me to draw, and more, I don't know, part of what I'm focusing on as of late is just characters and learning the human body, and there were still definitely some things that don't work in this picture, and I'd say her hands were the thing for me that really weren't doing it. But I will say, if they were smaller, I think I just drew them too big. If they were smaller, they were probably some of the better hands that I've drawn on my characters. I've done really good hand studies, but never on a person have done something that I'm truly proud of. Yeah, I think her hands were just a little too big, and they're different sizes. So making, like, the classic artist problem is making the eyes the same size. I eliminated that by making my eyes little ovals. My problem is making hands the same size. But then I just started coloring, but I wasn't very careful coloring, and so then I just pulled out a color splendor to help kind of push the ink back in. It's a technique that I really like because it's kind of your eraser for markers. It doesn't do the best job depending on how big your bleed was, or in my case, I actually went outside the lines just trying to color quickly. But you basically just take it and from the outside, so you don't want to go right up next to your line, you want to go as far as your bleed or your like out of line stroke is and kind of push it back in. Other than that, colors, I didn't really do a color test. I knew I wanted the jacket to be pink, so I kind of based everything else around that, and tried to, because the jacket is kind of like the main thing, it's one of the bigger things in the drawing, I wanted to make sure that I had enough purple. Originally I wanted her hair pink, but if it was going to go into the jacket, then obviously it couldn't be pink, so that kind of eliminated, you know, those choices. I just did her hair purple, her boots purple, her jacket in number 8, that coral pink, and like the feathers, the number 17, and I gave her really fun like sunglasses that I eventually color in. And yeah, I was really stumped actually with like the 3 marker challenge at first, but once I got this outfit, I knew exactly what I had to do, and I made some mistakes along the way, like her bathing suit there, or her jumpsuit, what do they call those, her unitard, whatever it is. I did striped originally, and then I don't know, it didn't work out, so I eventually colored in solid purple. And then something, even though I wasn't going to do a background, something was missing, And so then you'll just see me here with a series of increasingly concerning objects that are circles, making concentric circle patterns and abstract circle patterns. I don't know why I did this. I just felt like there was something missing. There wasn't enough contrast. Because the two pinks that I got were so similar, I needed to do some kind of areas of black to make sure she popped out. And I used all kind of things. I used a lid to animal crackers. I used this solo cup, the top and the bottom. I used a shot glass. So don't at me, okay? Like, I live in in my family house. My parents drink alcohol. I am 21, all right? It's just a glass. I wasn't drinking tequila while I was making this. But I used tape rolls, solo cups. I think I already said that. I used a Frisbee. I think I might have said that. I was going all over my basement just trying to find things. So there was a lot of just footage of me just cut out, like, of me searching my basement for circles. Where it was just on the drawing. I had forgotten to press, like, stop recording. Then there was just something in the bottom she needed, so I added some freehand circles, and then I lined them, and just did my final touches. I wanted to play around with shading too with the 3 marker challenge, so I used number 8 mostly to shade because most of the shading was on her skin, and I had already colored the knees that pink. I usually do like knees and cheeks, give them like little blushies. So I decided to do that and did some block shading and then just some final touches. I was super pleased with this drawing. I cannot tell you how happy I was with it, actually. It just felt fun, colors that I don't normally use, and I don't know, I felt like I wanted to do a girl in like some fun eccentric clothing, and that's what I was able to do, and I did it, and I really love it. So this is what I managed to make today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please tag me in any of your drawings on Instagram at Gottagoghdraw. I would love to check out your art. If you want to see more from me and more of my videos, I would really appreciate a like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And I hope to see you again. I'll be trying to post new videos every Sunday now that summer's rolled around. And if not, you'll hear on my Instagram what's going on. Today's update was a little late, but I hope to see you next week. I'll try to post on Sunday. See you guys. Bye.